Hi everyone, today's video is going to be an update on my makeup use up for 2019. So this is all of the makeup I've used up in the year and kind of my goals with them because you know each makeup category I had a goal. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know what I've used up in the past 2 months. So this will be my penultimate update and then I'll have my finale and let you know how well I did on my goals. So I established these goals by looking at everything I used up in 2018 and adding one more product to it because I felt like I wanted to use up more every single year. But I'll let you know how that's going. So for face primers, my goal is to use up 9, and before today I used up 7, and I actually have one more empty, so I used up the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, so this is my 8th face primer, so I need to use up one more before the end of the year, and I think I can get that done. Next, for foundations and BB cream, I went kind of ham. So my goal is 15, which I'm not going to hit. I can already tell you, without a doubt. And I used up 4 before today. And then I used up 5 in the past 2 months. So I used up 3 Too Faced Born This Way samples. And you might be like, girl, that doesn't count. Well, when I do my makeup inventory, this counts as 1. So I'm counting it as 1 still. So I used up these 3 Too Faced Born This Way. They all worked fine. I don't remember which shade worked the best for me. I have Vanilla, Light Beige, and Pearl. Light Beige was not good. The other two, I think Pearl might have been better. A lot of them are very yellow toned, and I have a cool toned skin, so that didn't help. And then, I don't know, I felt like this is such a finicky foundation. Like once every 20 applications it would look nice, but typically it didn't. So I wouldn't purchase this, but I'm excited to have 3 out of my collection. And then I used up the Clinique Chubby in the Nude, and I like dug this baby out. This is a really cool foundation, and I like it. So that's gone, and then the Maybelline BB Fresh 8-in-1 Beauty Balm, I completely used this up as well. And because I used up all 5 of those, and the reason why I can tell you I'm definitely not going to hit 15, I ran out of foundation. Completely ran out of foundation and BB cream and all that. I was out. So I'm really excited by that because I went out and I bought the Physicians Formula Healthy Skin because I asked y'all what do y'all think is a good foundation, and y'all said this one, so I bought it. But I was just really excited to be able to go out and purchase a new foundation because I was completely out. So my no buy is working, my project planning is working. That just makes me happy. But I have now used up 9 foundations / BB creams for the year. So I'm not going to hit that goal of 15, but that's okay. For concealers, my goal was 4. Before today, I had used up 1, and I actually used up 2 in the past 2 months. I used up this Physicians Formula Green Concealer in my project pan, and I really like it. It's an excellent concealer. And I also used up this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. It's completely empty, and so now I only have 1 concealer in my collection. So I've used up 3, my goal is 4, and I think I'll hit that goal, which is exciting because then I'll be out of concealers, which I just think is a great thing. For powders, so we've been on a high. Just get ready for a valley. You know, life is full of hills and valleys. We're about to be in a valley. My goal was to use up 7. Before today, I had used up 1, and I have still only used up 1. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. I just found another foundation. I was like, hey, but I don't know why it was in there. It shouldn't have been. So that's not so good. I've only used up 1. I haven't used up any in the past couple months. I'm close to using up 1 more, but I don't think I'm going to hit that goal of 7 for sure. For setting sprays, my goal was 8, and I shouldn't have made that my goal because I only had 1 setting spray at the time. And I've decided if I only have 1 of an item, so like now I only have 1 foundation, 1 concealer, and 1 setting spray, I'm not going to have a makeup goal for 2020. I'm just going to be like, let's see how many I can use up in a year. But since I don't have like a big collection of those, I'm not trying to like speed through them and get them before it expires. I'm just using them every day. So my goal was 8. I used up 1. I've used up 1 more. I used up the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. So I'm now at 2, which is pretty good. I'm happy with that number. Next, for blush, my goal is 2, and I've used up 0. I don't foresee myself using up another one, so That's not very good. That's kind of absurd, isn't it, too? That I can go an entire year and not use up a blush. I don't like that. Oh, dang it. I forgot it. Okay, so for bronzer, my goal was 2. And I hadn't used up any before today. And I did use up 1, but I don't have it with me. And I'm in my living room because I think this is a much better like background, but I don't have my makeup collection. So I'm just going to tell you. It's the Lorac Beauty and the Beast cheek palette. It's in a project pan. The shade Fortune is like this like brownie shade. Not Fortune, I'm so sorry. Lost Soul is this like brownie shade that was maybe supposed to be a blush for some skin tones. I used it as a contour and it worked great for that. And I completely used it up. So that's done. I'm sorry I can't show it to you. It's an empty pan. But I used that up. For highlighter, this is exciting. My goal was to use up 2. I had used up 0 before today, and now I'm using up 2 more. So I have hit my goal on highlighter. I used up this Jelly Pong Pong Glow Getter Luminizer. It's completely empty, as you can see. This had like a nail polish applicator, and it was not great, but it's gone. And then again, another little samply thing, but I count it. I used up this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Press in the shade Opal. It was a little too dark for my skin tone, but it's completely gone. So 2 highlighters out of my collection. For eye primer, my goal is to use up 4. I've used up 1 before today, and I haven't used up any more, so I'm still at 1. For cream eyeshadows, my goal is to use up 2, and I haven't used up any. For pigments, my goal was to use up 1. I hadn't used up any before today, and now I've used up 1. This is the Stila Glitter and Glow in the shade Next to Note. Now, I don't know. I kind of have mixed feelings about this, because I didn't completely use it up. It dried out, but I used a ton of it. Like, I use this all the time, so I'm comfortable calling it an empty. You might not be. That's fine. I know people say that these dry out badly. This is the only one. I have 10. Now I have 9. This is the only one I've had that's dried out. I love these. I will repurchase this. Absolutely stunning, but it's gone now, so I'm counting that as an empty. So I used up a pigment this year, which is exciting. For eyeshadows, my goal was to use up 1. I'd already used up 1, and I haven't used up any more. For gel or liquid eyeliners, my goal was to use up 1. Before today, I hadn't used up any, and I did use up 1 this month, and it is 2 months. The Shimmer Eyeliner by Nicka K in the shade Blue. It is this like really, it's so dried out. This really pretty bright blue shade. I did like it a lot, and I used, can you see in there? Maybe not. There's nothing in there. I used that completely up. Took out the stopper and everything, so I'm happy with that. For mascara, my goal was to use up 11. I've used up 4 so far, and I haven't used up any more, which isn't great, but there you go. For eyeliner, like pencil eyeliners, my goal was to use up 1, and I've already done that, and I haven't used up any more. For eyebrow products, my goal was to use up 6, and I've already used up 3, and I haven't used up any more. For lip treatments, my goal was to use up 3. I had already used up 3, so I'd hit my goal. And I used up 1 more. This is a little mini of the Ulta Beauty Juice Infused Lip Oil in the scent Coconut. And I took this stopper out and everything. I use this at night, so right before I go to bed, I would, throw some on my lips. I think it did really nicely. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I did go through it a lot quicker than I'd go through like a typical chapstick. So because of that, I don't think I'd purchase it again, but I liked it. Next, for lip liners, my goal is to use up 2. I've already used up 1, and I haven't used up another one. For lip products, so like colored lip products, my goal is to use up 6. I've only used up 1, and I haven't used up any more. Not good at lip products. For nail polish, my goal was to use up 5. I used up 1 before today, and I have used up 2 more. Whoops. So I used up the Seche Vite Top Coat. It's completely gone. And I used up the Sinful Colors Nail Polish in Hottie, and this is the shade it actually looked on the nails after 3 coats. So, down to 3. Am I going to use up 2 more in the next 2 months? Probably not, but, we'll just keep it going. Then, for fragrances, my goal was to use up 10. I had used up 4 before today, and I used up 3 more. So, I used up the English Laundry Parfum Rollerball, and 2 little samples, the Givenchy Eau de Mademoiselle and the Tory Burch Belle Azur. So these are gone. So, and then for my entire makeup collection, My goal, my like end goal, not for this year, but I just put it there, is 1,000. I started the year with 1,439. Last month I was at 1,398, and just to be clear, that is by pan. That's not like like one palette doesn't count as one, it counts as however many eyeshadows there are. So like I said, I was at 1,398. Now I'm at 1,384. So that went down by 14 in 2 months, which I think is pretty good. I'm not ashamed of that. So that is my makeup use up for 2019. Like I said, we've got 2 more months. Some of these I'm definitely not going to hit, but I'm okay with it, you know? I really, have enjoyed keeping track of this and seeing how much makeup do I use up in a year. I think it's fun. So I hope you still enjoy it. As always, if you have any questions, requests, suggestions, or comments, go ahead and leave those down below, and I'll see you all real soon. Bye.